Hello everybody, in today's video I have a very special puzzle. It's the 6x6 Ghost Cube. Now, I'm going to reveal this thing real slow because I want you guys to be super surprised. Alright? Okay, here we go. Wow. The 6x6 Ghost Cube. Amazing. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stickers. Wow. But how does it turn? I can't turn it. Oh, maybe I have to drop it. Oh, there we go. That's how you get it. That's right. So here we have this 6x6 Ghost Cube, guys. I just got home from my trip in Winnipeg and came home to this beast of a puzzle. So, as you can see, this is one layer here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 edges. There's actually a tiny corner there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 16 centerpieces. So this is indeed a 6x6 Ghost Cube, and you can see on this side as well. Wow, this thing is really, really awesome. And like usual, the build quality is very, very nice as well. So I was very, very happy to receive this. All right, so I don't even know what to say. This thing is just totally awesome. I remember I was kind of like dumbfounded when I got the 5x5 too. Like I'm so in awe about it. But yeah, awesome. I have some bad news for you guys though. I am not going to be scrambling it in this video. In this video, I'm just going to show it to you because I have to leave for another work trip soon, and I don't want to scramble it before that. I want to wait until I come back so I can actually look over the puzzle a little bit more, because when I did the 5x5, oh, and by the way, these are pretty much exactly the same size as well. 6x6 might just be a tiny, tiny bit bigger. But when I did the 5x5, it took me quite a while to solve it. And the reason for that was because I never bothered to like look and see where pieces may have gone very much, and which is actually good because it turned out to be a really nice challenge. But this one here, you can run into all sorts of parodies because it's an even layered cube. There's more chance of pieces actually being the same because I'm sure you guys know that on a Ghost Cube, every single piece is supposed to be different than the other, which is why there's no colors. It's just all shapes. But you might have piece equivocation. For instance, one of these pieces here might be at the same angle and the same height as one of these pieces. I just want to look over it. And not only that, I just like it in this form. I would like to enjoy it in its cubic form for a while before I scramble it into a shape-shifted mess, which will probably be like that for a while. My first solve on this took, I think, over months of time. I'd get frustrated, I'd screw pieces up, I have to start again. It took me months to get my first solve on this. This one here, oh man, I can't imagine how long it's going to take. So, let's take a look at some of the faces here. So on this one here, we have a similar face, sort of like this one here, where the center is split. So here you can see the split down the center, but this one here kind of has some stickers on this side as well. Let's actually see the 4x4. That would be a better comparison for this. Yeah, sort of like this, exactly. So there we have it, right? It's exactly the same, except for this corner is really big, and this corner, let me actually just zoom up on this real quick. Look at how teeny tiny that corner is, and this corner is pretty small too. And I know that on the other side we have some small ones as well. This one doesn't even have a sticker on it. And then this one too. It's going to be, see, that's another thing too, is with this big puzzle, it's going to be a little bit difficult because which corner goes where now? You know what I mean? But anyways, like I said, on this side here, it looks the same as in this side of the center has stickers on this side, and so does this one. So then if we go to the other side, you can see this one here is actually split right down the middle, right? So there's no stickers. It's actually literally split right down the middle. And if I go to the other side on the 4x4, you can see the same thing. It's split right down the middle. Actually, up here, it kind of... That was one thing I remember about this one, too, is one piece did it. But anyways, very similar properties. And this one, obviously, coming from a Shengshao 6x6. I had this made before the Moyu one came out. Otherwise, I may have asked them to do it out of that one. But this one turns really well. Maybe actually put some Maru lube in here. But you can sort of see a bit of bending here, right? And that's because it's been cut down so much that that happened. And so we don't have any really here, but we do have it here. So when we go in, you can actually see it going sort of into the mechanism and somewhat revealing the mechanism. On this side, we have none here, we have none here, and we have a tiny, tiny bit here. So I'm gonna have to deal with that as well. But yeah, awesome. So let's go ahead and misalign these layers and do some more turns. Let's misalign them more. Let's see, what's this one? There we go. Oh yeah, this is awesome. So this is how I don't have to solve it exactly like this, but I have to solve it not aligned. And then I can go ahead and make my next turn. So that layer moves pretty good. This layer moves well. The center layer also moves very nice. I'm actually surprised how nice that turns. Let's go on the other side. And this one moves. So I can tell already I'm going to have to be a little bit gentle with this. Wow. And then on this side, everything's going to move. Again, of course. Oh man. Let's just turn them all a little bit. Look at that already, right? That's not even scrambled. That's just partial. So let's go ahead and put this back. And then put this back as well. Oh man. This is, okay. I guarantee you guys that this is the hardest puzzle in my collection. Oh, I saw this one piece too. This is really, really awesome. So you can see that these here are centers right through this layer. And then this here is a corner, like or an edge. And then these are centers, so they like really poke up. And these are centers too. But look at this center. This has 1, 2, 3 stickers on it. And then the edge is like really small. But yeah, just such interesting pieces on these. So let's take a look at my entire collection. Let me just get my tripod a little bit higher here. So let's start with the 1x1. I mean the 6x6. There's the 1x1. These are all handmade, by the way. 2x2. 3x3. 4x4. 5x5. And the 6x6. Wow, that is a collection. But there is room for one more here. 7x7. The builder's probably like, no, don't order it. I will order it in the future if he's willing to build it. If he's not, I understand how much work it is. If he's not, that's okay as well. I'm completely satisfied with this. I was even expecting him to say no for a 6x6, but he said yes. So that's really, really cool. So I have a whole bunch more puzzles from this guy as well on my shelf, but I've already gone through those. And so that's the 6x6. When I go around to scrambling this beast, I will make a video scrambling it so you guys can see that as well. And then, yeah, so many of you guys have asked me, how do I get a hold of this guy? Because I've given you the email address for him before, and some people have said I've emailed him, he's not getting back to me, what do I do? And I say, I don't know, email him again, I'm not him, I don't know. But I've always been able to stay in contact with him because I know exactly who he is, and we're friends on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. So He has created a Facebook page for these puzzles and things like this. His hand mod puzzles, you can order through there and everything. The link is at the top of the description. It's Virus Cube. You guys will probably remember the Virus Cube. It's a weird stickered 3x3 ghost cube that he gave me. So it's Virus Cube on Facebook. You guys can like him there. I encourage you to. I posted this on Facebook already on my Crazy Bad Cuber page, and hundreds of people have run over there because look at the awesome work. Even if you don't want one, but you like looking at them, like that page, because I'm so glad that he finally made a page to kind of show you guys what he does. I mean, I show you guys what he does too, but this way you can kind of get a sneak peek, sort of like my Facebook fans do. So you guys go ahead, if you want, do that. If not, that's cool too. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on my next video.